my name is Natalie and I'm a specialist recruitment consultant here at Circuit Recruitment. Today we are in a new studio as announced by my colleague Claudia, Circuit Studio, and we're very, very excited for another episode of I Had a Drink With. Today I am having a drink with Samantha Lengyel. She is a really, really impressive individual. Samantha is the co-founder and CEO of Decoded.AI. Now Decoded.AI is a SaaS platform where you can continuously assess the robustness and trustworthiness of your AI systems while they're in development. But she's also the recipient of many awards, one of which is the one to watch in IT security. The AWSN has awarded her that of last year. And this year she is a finalist for the APAC Women in AI Awards. Yeah. Too much for me to know off by heart, Samantha. You've got so much going on. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today.
Pleasure.
So for those of you who aren't familiar with the way that this works, I thought I would take a moment to also explain to you what we're going to do. I'm going to ask Samantha a question and she's going to take a chance to impart her amazing wisdom onto our audience. And then we're going to try a different flavoured drink and I'm going to get you to try and guess what you think you're tasting here. All right?
Yes.
Sounds good?
I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. Well, in that case, I will get started with our first question. I just want to get to know a little bit about you first. I know you've got a really cool story, so tell me a little bit about your career to date and how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, no worries. So thank you for the introduction. So yeah, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Decoded.AI. Before that, I've always been quite a creative person. So I'm a musician at heart, love languages, writing. I started getting quite interested in technology towards the end of university, where I was involved in kind of the entrepreneurial area in Canberra. They have a really great environment there, and I was interested kind of in the cross sections between cyber and AI. Did a lot of research, reading, working with my co-founder on certain ideas from 2019, and kept developing that until I got to Decoded.AI. I also was a consultant before that in one of the big four, and that was great fun, getting experience over there as well.
Amazing, and moved into a co-founder role at such a young age, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started on our drink. So we're going to start with the first one. I have taken it easy on you today. There should be pretty nice flavours. So I find that if you give it a good sniff first, you do tend to get a bit of an idea. This is not an accurate smell though, I'm sorry to say.
The colour, I'm going to take colour, smell and taste into consideration.
Yeah, it smells like medicine a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I'll put that away because I don't enjoy that.
That is very creamy. So I would have I've assumed that colour, that would be more like a pinky.
Okay. You're on the right track with the creaminess there.
It does have medicines taste in it, which is throwing me off.
Yeah. Let me give you a hint. So the reason why you're tasting that medicine quality is because it's like the fake flavoured version of this fruit that you're looking for.
Strawberry or cherry?
Cherry.
Cherry.
She got it, cherries and cream. Well done. That's pretty impressive. Oh, I love it. I love it when they really get them right. This is so good. Well, that's fantastic. We'll move on to the next question. So I've really been very fascinated to hear about you going ahead and starting your business. Can you tell us a little bit more about Decoded.AI and about what the goals for the company are in the future?
So when I started, I asked myself what makes AI different from other technologies, so compared to software, blockchain, or even quantum. And I found AI was about seeding a decision to technology and that co-shapes humans, and that made it very special. What made the role of an engineer really tricky is they were engineering the trust in the system they built with other stakeholders. Right. And as an engineer, I found nothing to help me with this problem. So at the core, I wanted to build a system that helped teams or people building AI build trust in what they built by making representations of the information through cost or security, so they can convince people that what they built is useful. Yeah,
amazing. And it sounds very, very topical and very, very relevant to a lot of the stuff that we've got going on today as well.
Yes. So it's very exciting to see all the new trends and all of that, but it's,
Amazing. Well, that takes us to the next drink. This will probably be the most questionable.
Okay, I'm going to take some water to cleanse my palate.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, she's a seasoned professional.
I take this seriously.
Okay. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, you were so good at nailing the last one, so.
Oh, I do not like that smell.
The funny thing is,
It
this
smells like corn. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not as horrible as it smells,
Oh, yeah.
but you've nailed the flavour just from the smell.
Oh, okay. So it's corn?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
It is corn. Wow. The senses.
Yeah, it's the senses.
Well done. Did you get that from
Yeah,
the
I
tech
actually
flavour?
like this. This isn't bad. Just don't smell it.
It's nicer than the other one. The smell is what really like sucks you into the experience. This one's a little bit more like a soda with like an aftertaste
Yeah.
of corn.
Yeah.
Sounds strange. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I want to get into the next question. It's so impressive to hear about what you've achieved at such a young age, especially being a female as well. I'm really interested for you to tell us a little bit about the challenges that you've come across so far because of your gender and your age, but then leave it on a positive note by telling us about how you've managed to overcome some of those challenges so much.
So yeah, the AI industry, the cyber industry, all of it can be very brutal. It's from my experience, the people in it can be either needlessly mechanical or tirelessly non-mechanical. And as a female, people normally put me into the non-mechanical category where I like to be in the cross sections of both. I think that's where the real value comes. I mean, from kind of conferences, people at times don't want to talk to me because of the way I look. Even in pitch meetings, sales meetings, it's a constant battle of proving my knowledge and my ability to be there in the first place. So I think what's surprising is the mechanical part of building the system was a lot easier, I find, than the social aspect of navigating being a founder and the technology world. On a positive note, how I deal with this, honestly, I'm still trying to deal with this, but I think having a great support network, finding people you connect with, and yeah, I'm honestly very hard-headed, and if someone tells me not to do something, I will do it.
So determination.
Determination is the main thing.
Resilience and determination is what I'm getting from you right now, and
Yes.
I think that's something that every woman in a leadership position or in a position that demands that respect within tech can take away from that. Sometimes you just need to brute force your way into the industry. I love it. That's really good advice. Well, with that, we can try our next drink.
So this one, I like the color. It kind of matches your pants.
Look at this. We love it. Okay, matchy today.
That's an interesting smell. It's cinnamon. Cinnamon smell.
Bit of a chai.
Chai. I like
It's
it.
not chai, but it's got that flavour.
But very sweet.
If you need a clue, I can give you one without giving it away.
I'm thinking almost like cinnamon rolls or like a cake with cinnamon and
It is a cake.
what cakes have cinnamon? Carrot cake.
Yeah, it's carrot cake.
Orange. Give it away.
I love it. That's so good. You are 3 for 3 right now. I'm incredibly impressed. But that does round it off to the last question of the interview. So I'm really interested to know, obviously, AI is a really hot topic at the moment.
Yes.
So I'm interested to know what have been the most unexpected trends within AI that you are excited about.
So AI in general I'm very excited by it because it I think it'll be able to speed up humanity in a really awesome new way. Particularly a trend that I think not many people might not know about is synthetic data. So synthetic data is essentially helping with a really hard problem in AI where data doesn't have to be true for it to actually be useful. And I think it'll open AI to a lot of very interesting untapped industries. So an example I think would be in medicine when privacy is a huge problem and having the correct or real data is very problematic. If it's faces or specific skin places, that can be a hard thing, very sensitive thing. So having synthetic data will allow us to train more interesting AI or useful AIs in industries never tapped before. Obviously there's risks to this, and that's why I'm really interested in building Decoded.AI, because I think it'll help get AI into new exciting places.
That's so cool. I really love that. Well, that brings us to our very final drink here.
Yes.
So I'm going to remember to cleanse the palate this time. The water tastes so boring.
It does. With all the sugar in this.
It really juxtaposes the flavour of the drink. So
vanilla?
Yes, well done.
Oh, I do have a very
sensitive
nose,
system,
yeah. Vanilla something.
Yeah. I mean, it's a boring one. It's birthday cake. So
Birthday
you can sort of like taste that icing quality to it. Yeah? That's really good. I've been so impressed by you being able to guess these so well. You've been an absolutely fantastic guest, and that does take us to the end of the interview, but I just want to thank you so much, especially for being my first female guest. It feels so good to get female representation on the show, so thank you so much, Samantha.
Thanks, everyone.
Amazing stuff. So if you'd like to connect with Sam, I'm going to put a link to her profile in the video's description, and if you'd like to connect with me, please do so. I'm very much interested in creating new connections in the current market, and we can probably trade insights. So thanks so much for watching, and as usual, until next time, bye.